So, dear students, a very warm welcome to all of you in this new lecture, and this new lecture is completely oriented towards your understanding and insight for your UPSC examination as well as UPPCS examination, and it is almost oriented towards your mains examination, which becomes a very difficult situation for all of you. So today I am going to start a new session, and which I am going to start from Yojana magazine, which is very important for your mains examinations regarding to your GS examination, GS mains examination, GS mains paper 1, 2 and 3 according to the topics which has been given in Yojana. As well as your essay paper is also very important, and it has been covered, at least one essay they cover from Yojana magazine. So this issue is very important for you to understand, and this issue that you should understand, this issue is for from October 2020, and this is very important issue. So this issue is on international relations, and international relations has been given in your paper number 2. So you noted down, which those students who don't have any kind of idea about the paper. So paper number 2 is related with your international relationship. So first of all, we go towards the content of this magazine. So important contents of this magazine is lead article, which tells you about Indian foreign policy in the times of pandemic by Harshvardhan Shingal. This is very important topic, and as you will see in the next examinations of UPSC as well as UPPCS examination, that the situation after COVID-19 will be discussed and asked in different kinds of questions and different kinds of essays, and as well as prelims examination also, how much I understand. So second is your special article about geopolitical, geoeconomic dimension of COVID-19. Then focus article on evolution of India's trade negotiation. Then India-US H1B visa issue, this is very important. Then India-Russia relationship, and then they have an article about Indian diaspora, major issues and challenges. See, this article is very important. So in spite of learning from different kinds of notes, if you go through directly in Yojana, so you get a lots of material from this magazine to cover up your mains examination, especially GS papers 1, 2, 3, 4 and 1, 2, 3, and then your essay also, and it completely supports you in your interview examination interview also, because you can see here that it gives you an insight, an idea about how civil services examination deals you with different kinds of questions. They want to see a kind of aptitude in you, the topic they cover. These are very important and very brightly and well covered in this magazine. So again we can see here complete index of magazine. See this, I have already discussed Indian foreign policy in the times of pandemic, then geopolitical, geoeconomic dimensions of COVID-19, then evolution of India's trade negotiations. These were the articles that I have discussed earlier on the front page. Then see international trade, this is very important, and now you can see here WTO, the road ahead. This is also very important article. Now you can see here some other topics, some other articles that has been covered in this magazine, that is re-imaging India's role. This is also very important article. Then you can see Nepal and Bhutan. Then the China factor, this is very important. And then India-Russia relationship, which was given on the cover page. Then relations with the West Asia, this is also very important topic, and You can see here that they cover entirely with different dimensions in their articles. So if you learn thoroughly this article, you can cover directly any kind of, you can answer any kind of question they ask related to these topics, and even you can write down the essay also. So here the other Indian diaspora that I have discussed earlier on the cover page, the internationalization of higher education. This is very important article. Be mind you that. So after lots of thinking that from where to start your new lectures on video, I have decided to start it from Yojana. So now India post and international relationship, then international recruitment agency. This is very important for your prelims examination also. Then some multiple choice questions. Then Gandhiji's contribution to world thought. From here you can get Gandhi's thought to world. This will be very important for you in GS4 paper also, where ethics is asked. So here we are with the session of today, and in this session I am going to discuss of chief editor's desk. From chief editor's desk means editorial of this Yojana magazine. So let's begin. So the new world order, which means the world is going to reconstruct itself now, and you can see that after COVID-19 pandemic, the situation of world has been changed a lot. The economy has completely crushed down here. So we see what they discuss in their editorial page, and it is also very important, which will give you the complete summary of the Yojana magazine, that what they are going to cover in this magazine here. So let's read. So I will tell you what to write in the examination, which lines are very important for the examination. The pandemic has changed the world and its order. So this line also is very important for you. Wherever the question will be asked from the current scenario, especially after this pandemic, you can write down this line, note it. You can use it anywhere in your answer or in essay also. A world which was earlier grappled with issues like climate change, poverty, migration, terrorism, nuclear weapons has kept everything else on back burner. So you can see here they are talking that the major issues in the world was climate change, poverty, migration. But now you can see that pandemic is the hot issue nowadays because of the health emergency. The health emergency and its ramification means its effects, so are the center stage. So now we can say the center point of the world or the discussion is COVID-19, because it has affected all the world after Second World War, and the same point they will also discuss here. The unprecedented situation worldwide has redefined the international relations and the role India would play in the years to come. So this is very important line here. So all the worldwide situation is now will be redefined. So everything, every kind of relationship that every country was having with one another, so it will redefine. So it is very important, and the most important thing that what kind of role India will play in the coming days, in the coming years, in this kind of situation. So you can see that Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, as written here, the world is one family is the basic tenet of our foreign policy. So you can write it down here. So wherever you have to write down the essay on foreign policy, you can write Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So you can write this line directly, and you can note it down in your essay or any other place in answer, wherever you like. This is very good line. So now India is committed to work towards paving a road ahead for a world in the post-pandemic era. The same line has been repeated, what I have discussed before, that India has to play a new kind of role. It has to pave a new road ahead after pandemic era. Simultaneously, it has to safeguard interests of its own by achieving self-reliance. So the challenge here for India is self-reliance. You see that many of the people has got you can say the economy has completely going downwards. GDP has gone down, and you can see many of the people are facing the you can say poverty, and unemployment has been rise very drastically. So you can see here, so there are many challenges for India also. So first we have to go ahead for self-reliance, which we can say that Atmanirbhar, what we call it, and reaffirming its presence in international trade. And whatever the international trade was, so we have to again fix our place in the international trade. So this special issue of Yojana covers aspects of our foreign relations through the lens of distinguished authors. Different kinds of authors have discussed about the different kinds of issues related to foreign policies, foreign relationship. We have present our former foreign secretaries sharing their opinions on the face of India's foreign policy. So now foreign policy has been completely changed, and it will completely change, and its challenges. So what kind of challenges? See this thing, that challenges are must. You have to identify the challenge. If you are dealing with any kind of topic, you see that is there any challenge, and when you see that there are challenges, there should be solutions also, and the way forward, what we call not solution exactly, they say it, way forward in the pandemic era. So as the foreign secretary has aptly put it in his article, foreign secretary has very cleverly said that India has been a constructive actor in developing an international system that is human centric. So India is developing a kind of constructive, very positive statement has been given here. International system that is human centric. See, human centric, which means that everything will be centered towards human beings for their welfare. So we have worked together with partner countries in sharing our development experience. We have catalyzed the emergence of international organization with constructive forward facing agendas. So we have said to any kind of organization that we have to look forward such kinds of constructive and positive agendas which will lead our country, and as well as I can say that the whole world towards progress and on the way of prosperity, you can say, such as they have given two things: International Solar Alliance and Coalition Disaster Resilient Infrastructure. So these are the two main points which you can discuss anywhere. Trade and commerce. So when we talk about international relationship, so you have to mind anywhere that trade and commerce, these two are the main points. Trade and commerce are the cornerstones of international relations, and given exhaustive coverage through the evolution of India's trade intricacies of its negotiation. Greater role envises for the organization like WTO, agreements like GATT, and issues like H1B visa. So you can see here WTO is discussed in any of the article in this magazine, and also the issue of H1B visa. Under its neighborhood first policy, so when the current government was in power, they have given that neighborhood first policy in their foreign policy. So what we see here in this article, you can see India has strategic ties with its neighbors and has been involved in development diplomacy with many of them since time. Also, it has played integral role in strengthening the multilateral relationship. So you have to understand strengthening the multilateral relationship among the nations in the subcontinent. So India has tried a lot to strengthen its multilateral relationship with subcontinental countries. So next paragraph says that with the major powers, India has a sustained and mutually beneficial relation which further its global interests. It has also strengthened the engagement with various other nations, reflecting its rising global footprints. During the pandemic, India has sent medical supplies to over 150 countries, deployed and rapid response teams in different countries, and held more than 100 virtual diplomatic meetings. The well coordinated Vande Bharat mission is also being appreciated worldwide. So you have to understand this Vande Bharat mission. It can be asked in prelims examination also as an objective question. Then Indian diaspora. So this is very important topic. I have discussed already in the index. Indian diaspora, probably one of the world's largest, most dynamic and oldest diaspora communities. Diaspora means the people of one country. For example, India, they reach to another country and start living there from long time. So they are contributing to the economics of both. So this is very important line. They are contributing to the economies of both India and the country they reside in, wherever either they are living in America or Canada or England, anywhere else in the world. They also act as bridge in augmenting mutual ties. So this is also very important line, that they also act as bridge in augmenting. Augmenting means to grow or to improve mutual ties. Mutual ties means relationship, mutual relationship. They improve the mutual relationship. Especially you can see in the case of America also, that in previous months Mr. Trump has visited in India just to impress his diaspora, Indian diaspora there. Unfortunately, he is defeated in the election. So but you can see this line, this is very important here. And strengthen the inter-societal relationship. Higher education exchange is another avenue. So you can see this topic also, higher education exchange. This is also related with the foreign relationship. Another avenue of where Indians are exploring new horizons and carving out niche for themselves. The new national education policy also highlights by this, encouraging foreign university to open up campus in India. So you have seen it already, that in new national policy there has been given a clause that Indian international university will be opened in India also. So now in the last, Gandhiji in 1924 wrote that my ambition is not less than to see international affairs placed on a moral basis through India's efforts. He believed that there was no limit to extending our services to the neighbors across strait frontiers. God never made these frontiers. So this is very important. God never made these frontiers. He wrote in Young India in 1925, it is impossible for one to be international without being nationalist. So this is very important line, and which is very important for your essay also. You can quote it directly in your essay and anywhere else. This was very good editorial also from Yojana, and whatever I have explained you, write it down or underline it if you are having a hard copy of Yojana. That's it for today. We will discuss next article, the lead article, that is Indian foreign policy in times of pandemic, in our next lecture. So keep waiting. Thank you for listening and appreciating my efforts. Thank you very much.